Hey, this is Marcus on Discipleship. Invoke God's presence. First Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 17. Never stop praying. Prayer literally means a solemn request for help or expression of thanks to God. In a general sense, prayer is pleading for favor. Jesus, as the master of the 12 disciples, was big on praying as need rose. He prayed for help and he also prayed for giving thanks. He did pray publicly as seemed fit, but often in private. Nevertheless, Jesus never quit praying, and when his disciples asked about prayer, he taught them. As disciples, it is pivotal to invoke the presence of God in our lives in all our circumstances. It is in his presence that we can make all the difference, and that is why Jesus promised his presence when 2 or 3 would be gathered in his name. When the 72 disciples came back rejoicing because of the ministry they did, Jesus prayed to the Father for revealing the truth about the kingdom of God to them. Jesus publicly prayed to the tomb of Lazarus, calling him to come out. Jesus prayed to the Garden of Gethsemane in private, pleading God to take the cup of sorrow from him. In all his prayers, Jesus ensured that the will of God was done and God received honor and glory. When the 12 men of Jesus became disciples, they made sure they gave the priority to prayer like their master. They knew the power of prayer. Acts chapter 3 and Acts chapter 6 records their dependency on prayer. Acts 3 depicts the power of prayer when a lame man from birth was healed. Acts 6 portrays the trouble the church had because of a widow's meal program. The apostles decided to entrust the responsibility to spirit-filled men to run the program, and they gave themselves to the ministry of prayer and preaching. They never took prayer lightly, since they learned it from Jesus and the power such earnest prayers can bring about. The question for us is, if we are disciples, have we seriously spent time praying? Do we have a set-aside time for prayer every day? If we do not have, then we can be sure we are not disciples yet, but stuck as believers, looking to God only during crisis. Be a disciple and make disciples. God bless you.